This thing again. Lefty, you're running this show.
Okay, Chief.
You boys got to open up at 2:50. Not a minute before, not a minute after.
Sure.
Dutch, you know your job. You blast that clock. And don't take that silencer off of there just because you like to hear that thing rattle. On the getaway, you give the stuff to the deacon. You know your part.
Yeah. And I'm out to the hideaway with the boys' tape. Bring it over here tonight. You phone it.
Yeah. You'd better bring it over. Now, if you boys do everything I told you to do, everything's going to be fine as silk. Okay, get going.
Chief. Well? Dutch bring them down all right. Two of them, Inspector Bull and Swan.
And the time?
Yeah. Dutch said he would time it to be here at 2:25.
You know what to do then.
Well, I'll trail the deacon.
Yeah. Get on his trail and don't let him lose you.
Don't worry. They won't lose me.
That's Lennox, the biggest shot in the underworld, his name.
Isn't it thrilling?
Hello, Mr. Lennox. How's tricks?
Fine as silk.
Yes?
Are you decent?
Pretty near.
Oh, come on, honey. You look all right.
What's the rush?
Well, our number's up next, and we've got to time it perfectly for him to help out Silk.
Jimmy, I don't like it.
But there's nothing to it. Silk told me so himself. Just trying to throw a scare into a bunch of chiselers who've been holding him up.
Please don't do it.
But I gotta do it. Look how long we were out of work before Silk Lennox gave us a chance. Gosh, I gotta do him a favor if he wants it.
But I'm scared of it. It's fooling the police. Why, it's wrong.
Come on. Let's go. You've heard of whistling in the dark. You've heard of moonlight dancing too. But I found something that is lots more fun because it keeps me close to you. It's walking in the dark, happy as a lark, walking in the dark with you. Everything is rosy, night is even cozy, walking in the dark with you. Now I can hold your hand, oh gee, but ain't it grand, walking in the dark with you. I don't mind the weather, long as
That's the new song and dance team Silk picked up. Pretty good.
rain nor shine, honey, I don't mind. Wait till the day is through. 'Cause I know that evening time is gonna bring me love and you. Walking in the dark, strolling through the park. Now I just can't believe that it's true. Nothing short of heaven, round about 11. Walking in the dark with you. Knock on it, boy.
Not bad, eh?
Too good for a joint like this.
Cut it short. They're here now. Walking in the dark, strolling through the park. Now I just can't believe that it's true. Nothing short of heaven, round about 11. Walking in the dark with you.
Better go up. Silk's waiting.
So no one on me. Silk sending to the police.
You better tell the chief they're on their way upstairs.
Yeah?
Mr. Lennox, the inspector is on his way upstairs.
Okay, send him right up.
Well, Silk, here they are.
How do you do, gentlemen? Won't you sit down? I suppose you think it's quite funny of me inviting you up here like this, but I got a purpose.
Well, what is it?
Why, didn't Mr. Kennedy explain to you?
No, I thought you could explain it better.
Yeah, what kind of a gag is this?
Why, no gag. Won't you have a cigar? Cigar?
No smoke.
Well, then you.
No.
Kennedy?
Oh, certainly.
How about a drink?
No drink.
A drink for you?
No.
Kennedy?
Never refuse. Looking at you.
What? You know, my club's had a bad reputation with the police for a long time, and I want to change all that.
Well, it'll have to be a big change.
Oh, now, I kind of thought that you'd see it my way.
Come on now, Silk. What are you driving at?
Why, nothing, but, I'm just remodeling and changing the policy of my club.
Time.
Oh, excuse me, will you? Hello?
Hello, Chief. Lefty wants to know about that new scenery.
Is Lefty there? I want to speak to him.
Yeah, Lefty's here now.
Put him on.
Oh, Chief, this is Lefty talking. Yeah, they just rung up from the warehouse about that scenery. I'm going down there with Spike and Dish and get it. Maybe I'll take the Deacon, too.
Well, you need all the boys for that job. Oh, by the way, Lefty, I have company up here. Inspectors Swan and Bull. Don't you want to come up and say hello?
I don't want to see them, Mug.
Never mind coming up, Lefty. The inspectors send you their regards.
What time did you say it was?
It's, 2:50. You ought to be back by 6.
Okay, Chief.
Tonight is the last night of the Club Royal, and tomorrow night is the opening of the new Club Arabian, with new faces, a new floor show, and a new policy.
Yes, and run by the same old gang of crooks.
Oh, now listen, let's...
Go ahead with your Club Arabian, Lennox, but remember, I'll be watching you. Come on, Bull, let's get out of here.
Don't worry, gentlemen. I'll remember.
Well, that's over.
What are you up to now, Silk?
What you don't know, Kennedy, won't hurt you.
Thanks, Silk. You know, anything the organization can do for you, why?
You've done it. Kennedy.
Okay.
Well?
She went along great.
Oh, that's fine. Come on, boys, let's have a drink, huh?
Where'd that other car go?
Don't know what car you're talking about. One turned off to the road back there.
All right. Up street. Down. Okay. Just what's your name?
My name's Carlson.
Carlson. And where do you live?
One dead policeman, 2 wounded citizens, $50,000 gone, and you say we're stumped.
Yes, sir, we're stumped.
But you said it was one of Silk Lennox's jobs.
I know it was a Silk Lennox job. There isn't another mob in this part of the country has the nerve.
Then bring them in and we'll sweat it out of them.
We can't sweat it out of that mob. We've tried it, and you know how it is. The police bring them in, and in half an hour, their ward healer has a shyster mouthpiece waving a writ under their noses, and the courts uphold him.
Well, that's the law. What we need is evidence, not suspicion.
Evidence, that's it. Dozens of people saw the Lennox gang knock that bank over. How many of them were willing to come forward and identify?
Not one. Not even one.
Why are you so certain that Lennox pulled this job?
Because Lennox had a pat alibi. That's his system. At the very minute the holdup was staged, Inspector Swan and myself were in his office. His ward healer, Kennedy, took us down there, and Lennox was giving us a cock and bull story about reforming.
Was Hoodlums there? You don't mean Lennox personally took part in the riot?
Oh, no. He's the brains. But his muscle men? Well, that's just it. Swan and I heard their voices over a dictaphone at the moment the robbery was being staged.
That's not conclusive.
Maybe not to you, but a jury considered a cast iron alibi.
Stumped again. Unless you G-men are willing to help us out.
Well, we're willing to cooperate. In fact, we're already on the job.
Good.
Hello? Hello, this you, Silk? This is Haskell. Say, listen, I just got a tip, a hot one from headquarters. I'll be right over. No, I can't tell you over the phone. It's too important. Yeah, I'll be right over. Okay, goodbye. Won't forget you for this, Slim.
That's fine. I can use some cash.
Good.
Now, I tell you, Silk, you got to watch your step from now on. The G-men are on the job.
Ah, those monkeys. What can they do?
What can they do? Now, be yourself, Silk. What do you pay me for?
I sometimes wonder.
You pay me to keep you out of trouble and to string the boys. Now, I can handle the locals when the deal comes up. But when the government men step in, nothing doing. Silk, technicalities don't count with them.
Oh, Haskell, pull yourself together.
Right? Nice figure, Chief.
What is it?
It's about the digging.
Wait a minute. Sam.
Sure.
What about the deacon?
He's on the lam, Chief. He bought a ticket to Shy. He's leaving Glendale at 11:45 tonight.
Good work, Lefty. Get back on his trail. We'll be down to the station to see him off.
Wait a minute. He's going around the corner. We'll get him through here.
Hello, Deacon. Going someplace?
Well, hello, Lefty.
Yeah, we know.
Hi, Deagle. Chariot.
No, you don't. Where's Silk? Get going.
Yeah, we're going someplace.
Yes, sir, boss. Your name, Sunshine, sir?
Get over there.
Excuse me, sir. Shoe shine, sir?
No. Get over there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Where do you think you're going? Well, I thought I'd go out. Get in there.
Let me explain, Lefty.
Shut up.
Got it?
Yeah.
Not here.
Not that way. You. Get him, Dutch.
Ah!
Hasn't got it, Chief.
Scram!
Oh, let's go. Open up in there.
Get out! I said scram!
I trailed him like you told me to, Chief.
Yeah, where?
I trailed him to the express office where he slipped the dough to the agent. The agent placed the money in the vault. Then he went over to the railroad station and bought a ticket for Chicago. Then I landed back here.
Get out of here.
You planted that dough in the express office, boss. Come on, let's go over and torpedo the joint.
Sure, that's it. Let's get going.
No. That's out. But don't worry, boys. We're not going to lose that dough. But no more gun work now. Not after the bank job. I'm giving the deacon in.
Hello? What? The police?
I'm telling you, I've got it straight. They're coming down to pick you up for bumping off Deacon Fetter.
All right, Doc. Tell Haskell his friend.
No. Nothing to it. Goodbye.
They're picking me up on account of the deacon.
But they can't make it stick, Chief.
Of course.
The police.
Sit down and act natural. Come in.
I want to talk to you, Silk.
What's on your mind, Jimmy? Song?
I read in the paper that the Silk Lennox mob was suspected of that bank robbery.
Oh, so the kid thinks we're a bunch of bank robbers, huh?
What? Bank robbers?
That's a funny one.
What about the killing, Silk?
Why, you don't think that we'd kill anyone, do you?
Not me. I'm afraid of guns.
I know. I wouldn't harm a fly.
Ah, we wouldn't harm a fly.
So the little fellow thought he was getting in with a bunch of gangs, huh?
You're not kidding me, Silk.
Hey, hey.
Police are coming up.
Scram.
Oh, so it's true then, huh?
Oh, well, what of it?
Listen, little boy. If you and your girlfriend want to stay healthy, you keep your mouth shut.
No, you wouldn't dare.
Oh, I wouldn't, huh?
Oh, hello, Inspector.
Well, Lennox, I suppose you knew I was on the way up.
What's the matter? Suspected again?
We've got the goods on you this time, Lennox. Two eyewitnesses saw you kill the deacon.
The deacon killed?
Who are you?
Why, he's my new song and dance man.
Oh, yes, I've heard him. Come on, Lennox.
You'll excuse me, Captain, while I get my hat.
Better bring your toothbrush, too. You'll be there a long time.
Yeah.
I'll be back shortly. Don't worry, kid. I'll be back tomorrow night for the big show.
What's the matter?
Oh, nothing, I guess.
What's wrong?
I just saw Silk a while ago.
He hasn't... We're not closed out.
Closed us out. And him depending on you for the grand opening tomorrow night? Don't be silly. Silk's been pinched. I took him to jail.
What? What for?
Oh, Nothing at all. Just a few murders and a bank robbery or two, but other than that, nothing at all.
Oh.
Yes, I told you so.
Jimmy, I knew you shouldn't have taken Lennox's word.
But Nola, how could I know it was robbery and murder? I believed him until tonight up there in his office. The way they looked. And that secret door. He pressed a button on his desk and a secret door opened in the wall and they went through it.
When he got you to play that record into the box.
Silk said it was just an alibi to scare some hijackers that were trying to hold him up.
I'm going to keep that record. I'm going to take it home.
But Nola, what if the police get it?
That's just it. If Silk Lennox and his gang try to do anything to you, I'll give it to the police. Then where will their alibi be? Don't you let them scare you, Jimmy. I'd just like to see them scare me.
Nola, what if Silk asks for it?
Tell him we have it safe. That he won't dare hurt you. Oh, come on. Hurry up. Hurry up and change. I'm almost ready to go. Come
All
on,
right.
dear.
Thanks. What are you talking about?
He came in. It's gone.
I know, Nola, I know that. Forget it. You're all right. Come on, pull yourself together.
I'm scared.
Good morning, Chief.
Take your hat off.
I don't believe I've met this gentleman.
Never mind. You'll meet the gentleman soon enough. Lennox, we've got the dope on you, and you might as well open up.
Why, Chief, I'm an open book. What is it you want?
Where were you last night at 11:45?
I thought that you gentlemen always checked my alibis before you brought me in.
Quit your stalling, Lennox. We've got 2 eyewitnesses who saw you kill the deacon.
Well, gentlemen, under those circumstances, I must exercise my legal rights.
Not to speak without advice of counsel.
Oh, take him out.
Now, as I told you, this lineup is for purpose of identification. If you recognize any man in the box, and remember, while you can see them, they cannot see you, mark his number on your card and raise your hand. All right, turn out your lights. Bring him on.
Boss. They say they've got a couple of eyewitnesses against him on that railroad station shooting. Well, I wouldn't like to be in their boots. That gang specializes in killing off eyewitnesses. Why, they kill off men like they do flies.
What's your name?
John Smith.
Speak up.
John Smith.
Oh, John Smith, eh? You're the 10th John Smith this morning. Take off your hat. Any numbers? All right. Next number. What's your name?
All I gotta say is that if those fellas identify Lennox...
All right, next number.
They better order their tombstone ahead of time.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here.
Didn't you have a gun on you when you were picked up?
All I had is a bottle.
All right. Next number. Put down your hands. Take off your hat. What's your name?
Who, me?
Yes, you.
John Smith.
Didn't you tell me a while ago your name was Fingers Farley?
You told me.
Any numbers?
I know that man.
All right, John Smith, alias Farley. Next number.
Tough luck, pal. They can't keep me in here.
Can the chatter, you two.
What's your name?
John Arthur Lennox.
Well, gentlemen, do you recognize this man? Is he one of them that came into the washroom at the time of the killing?
No. Nope.
No, sir. No, sir.
Quiet, please. Put your hands down and don't be so cheerful, Lennox. We've got other witnesses.
Okay. Bring them on.
Bring him out.
There you are, gentlemen, your own private room.
Thanks, Mr. Funny Man. Why, you want to be on the radio?
Make yourself at home. You've got plenty of time. Clever guy.
Smoke.
Oh, thanks. Those guys frisked me clean.
Yeah.
Thanks, Silk. Think that mouthpiece can spring you?
Sure they'll spring.
You saw they didn't have anything on me up there.
They got enough on me to throw the key away.
Say, you know, I've been reading about you.
Yeah?
Yeah, you're the celebrated Fingers Farley, huh?
Sure. I get my name in the headlines once in a while. I've been hearing about you, too. I understand that you can take care of a right boy that's on the lam. I figure you can do something. You know, I saw you again. Last night. You know where.
Listen, Farley. Oh. Well, I'll do what I can for you. But it's hard to spring a federal prisoner like you are.
That's okay, Lennox. Don't worry about me. These little babies will spring me.
Pretty sure of yourself, aren't you?
Yeah. And what's more, Lennox, the lock's not made that these can't open.
Hey, shut! Bring your keys and a whistle.
Ah, you took long enough about it. So long, Farley.
So long, Lennox.
Here. You'll be needing a smoke.
Thanks, Lennox.
Hey, where have you been and what's the matter here, huh?
Say, that's a great guy, that Lennox. Why, you're not sore, are you?
You know, with a guy like that Farley, this job would be a cinch.
Straight.
But he's in jail. What's the use?
Maybe that's his idea. Blasting our way into the vault is all right. We're game.
Sure. Oh, that's out of the question. The town's entirely too hot for anything like that right now.
Well, we gotta do something. With that safecracker in jail, what are we gonna do?
Oh, it'll keep. You know that money's safe in the vault there.
Oh, boy. I'd give $5,000 if that Farley was here.
Thanks, Lennox. I can use 5,000 just now. Drop it, sucker. You too, babyface. You want to sprout a set of wings? Let's see your hands, Lennox.
Glad to see you, Farley. Shake.
Thanks. I'll consider my hand shook. By the way, I haven't met these boys socially, have I?
Oh, this is Lefty Sloan. Over here's Spike, and this is Dutch Fritz, and they're right boys, too, Farley.
Glad to meet you, boys. I see you're glad to see me, too.
Oh.
Yeah, we're tickled silly.
Sure. Sure we're glad to see you. Why, Farley, I've been trying to spring you.
What for? Didn't I tell you I'd spring myself?
You know, Farley, I could use a guy like you in this mob. How'd you like to work with it?
Hi, Mike.
Why we don't know the guy?
I know him, and I'll vouch for him.
Well, I guess that's good enough for us.
That better be good enough.
Now, listen, boys. I think I can do a lot of good for you, too.
Put that thing away, Farley. Come on over and have a drink.
It's smooth, folks. Smooth as silk. Silk Lennox and his beautiful new Club Arabian, where you can dine, dance, and be merry until the wee hours of the dawn. Introducing Frank. Tiny Frank Neiman and his boys with Bonnie and her boyfriends. Play it, Frank. Play it. Come on.
One little kiss from the girl of your dreams, and life is so happy and gay. If you never experienced that feeling, someday you may, someday you may. One little sign and you're wondering why, but not be so far away.
That's no idea. too.
Oh, very useful. Hey, over there the kitchen and the back entrance. Down here's the big show.
If he unbuttons his mouth.
He won't unbutton his mouth. We're gonna button it up tight.
Bad boy, eh?
Well, I don't know. I used him when I detailed that bank job.
Yeah, and he turned yellow.
Oh.
I'm going down and get that record. Lefty, you show Folly the ways out of this place.
Okay.
Wonderful. Say, baby, you're gonna knock him dead.
You dirty crook! How dare you? I'll fix you. I'll take that record right to the police and I'll...
Now, listen. Little girls aren't supposed to tell tales out of school.
Oh, I didn't mean...
No. Of course you didn't mean. Where's that record?
I don't know. It isn't there.
What did you do with it?
Stop pawing me.
I'm gonna like this, Mom. And just between you and me, Lennox is a great guy.
You said it.
You lied Jimmy into this mess. And I'm not going to let anything happen to him.
Kind of soft for your cooner, aren't you, baby?
I pay you plenty, and I expect you to deliver.
But don't you realize the G-men have taken over the town?
Oh, you and your G-men. You make me sick. You think they had eyes in the back of their head.
Well, they have.
Mr. Lennox, you're wanted on the telephone.
Oh, come on.
I tell you, Silk, there's nothing you can do with the government, man.
Hello? Yes, this is Lennox.
But I tell you, I just got it over the grapevine straight. The guy sprung himself. Escaped. Oh, they're burned up about it. I tell you, they'll tear the town wide open to find him. Now, you better cover up, Silk. They might down your way.
I'm always covered up, Kennedy. Yeah. Goodbye.
Well, what'll I do now?
Beat it.
Gee, honey, that dance was swell.
Did you hear what he said? No.
What a swell time we're having, Lennox.
Oh, that's good. Glad to have you here.
Yes. Hey, Lennox. How are you?
Fine as still. Oh, Frank. I'm liable to have callers, probably the police. In case they come, and I give you the signal, you, just keep on playing, will you?
Now remember, men, we'll take the front and back at the same time. If our bird is there, we'll nab him.
Sure, we'll nab him. I'd like to see him get away from me.
Monsieur. Dépêchez-vous. Venez ici. Qu'avez-vous? Et vous, malade? J'ai mal à la tête.
What?
Voyons.
Hey, pal, what am I gonna do?
Listen, you just tell them that you're a marathon runner.
Walking in the dark, happy as a lark, walking in the dark with you. Now everything is rosy, night is even cozy. Walking
Good evening, Captain. Quit stalling. Lennox, where's Hollis? Wally? Why, I left Wally down in your cave. We'll find him if we have to turn this joint inside out. Bull, you take the upstairs. You two fellas search every corner down here and don't miss any. Oh, now, Inspector. You can't go do a thing like that when I'm just opening this place up tonight. There's nothing wrong.
'Cause I know that evening time.
Compris? C'est moi.
What's that? Oh, that's part of the act. Oh, but it isn't Wally.
Too bad you folks out there can only listen. Or you should see this dynamic little spark of personality. Nola. Little Nola Trevor. Dancing Congo. Congo. Dance.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, Jimmy Lambert has a little number for you.
Why, you got a couple of nice kids like that, and a joint like this beats me.
Well, Chief, he's not here.
All right, let's beat it. You come off clean this time, Lennox, but watch your step.
Goodbye, Inspector.
Great work, Farley. Say, you had me fooled for a minute, and those policemen, I never saw anything so funny.
The police. Why, it's just like taking milk from a baby, Lennox.
Come here. Come here. Come here. Listen. Our alibi's set. We've had our visit from the police tonight.
Gee, are we gonna go get the dough?
Sure. We can get over to the express office, crack the safe, and be back here within an hour. Can't we?
Less than that. If it's the type of safe you say it is. Why, it's a cinch.
Oh. Hello, kid. Gee, your number was a knockout.
Dirty, rotten, chiseling crook.
Well, what's the matter, kid?
What do you mean treating Nola the way you did?
Oh, that. Why, that was just a joke.
Yeah. Well, so's this.
You dirty little rat! Let it go!
Jimmy! What are you doing here?
I'd never to taste him one.
Don't you dare hurt him.
I'm not gonna hurt him. I'm gonna send him for a ride in the fresh air to cool him off.
Oh, you wouldn't dare. I'll take that record right to the police.
Oh, no, you won't, sister. Take him out, Farley.
Sure. I just love crooners. Come on.
Yeah. You and I are gonna be just like that, sister, until I get that record back. And you'll get your crooner back when I get the record.
Well, here we are.
Okay, Dutch. I'll take 'em.
Suit yourself. Ain't nothing to me.
Sure. Coming into the mob new like this might set me in pretty good with Silk.
You're a good guy, Farley. Sure, you can take him.
Come on. This is the jumping out place. Okay, Chief. She'll trip in a minute.
Good. Ooh! Sit down.
What's that?
What?
I thought I heard someone.
Yeah. The boys have got us covered. Oh, come on, Farley. Make
bring it, Snappy.
Listen, I don't like the idea of this dame on the job with me.
Oh, she won't bite you.
I know she won't bite me, but I don't like the idea of a dame on the job with me. If anything starts in this joint, I hope she's got sense enough to fall on the floor and stay there, like I did.
Yeah. Come on, Wally. Isn't that thing open yet?
Oh, she's open. Down, Nola!
You double-crossing rat!
Well, Lennox, looks like you cheated the chair this time.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Fine. Fine as silk.
Get this dame out of here.
Oh, but please, I didn't have anything to do with it.
Take her out of here. Well, Lennox, I guess that finishes you.
Marvelous. Really, I don't know what to say.
Yes, Silk, Lennox, and his mob completely wiped out.
I've certainly got to take my hat off to you G-men.
You can thank Ferguson here.
Skip it.
You said Jimmy was here. Where is he? Where? Oh, Jimmy.
Nola.
Jimmy.
Oh, how are you? Gee, I'm so glad you're safe. Thanks a lot, Farley. Boy, you certainly gave me a scare when you took me for a ride in that canyon.
I'm sorry, Jimmy. It's part of the job.
I still think you're a meanie.
Let's go outside. Come on.
Well, Chief, where do I go from here?